they created me, you know? All of them. The doubters, the haters, the ones who looked away. They fed the beast. And now, the beast is hungry.
I'm a monster, yeah, I'm something they can't handle. Raised in the flames, I was forged inside a candle. Of the wicked, they created what they fear the most. Now I'm coming for the throne, I'm a motherfucking ghost. In the system, I'm a problem, I'm a nightmare in the flesh. Every scar upon my body is a story they suppress. Now the story's coming back with a vengeance and a blade. I'm a monster, I'm a monster, I'm a monster they made. Yeah. Look in my eyes, what you see? A reflection of the pain, or a king who learned to profit from the sorrow and the rain. I remember being hungry, I remember being cold. Now I'm sitting on a mountain made of stories never told. Of the brothers who got lost to the system in the streets. Of the sisters selling dreams just to survive and get a treat. I watched the world chew people up and spit them out like waste. So I built myself an armor from the hatred and the haste. Now they wanna call me monster, wanna lock me in a cage. But a cage is just a home if you live when all your age. I was born inside a box, they drew the lines, I stayed inside. Now the box is on the yard and the lines are 10 miles wide. See, I flipped the script, I took the curse and made it power. Every brick they threw at me, I used to build a tower. And from the top I look down at the ones who tried to break me. And I laugh cause now my presence is enough to make them shaky. I'm a monster, yeah, I'm something they can handle. Raised in the flames, I was forged inside a candle. Of the wicked, they created what they fear the most. Now I'm coming for the throne, I'm a motherfucking ghost. In the system, I'm a problem, I'm a nightmare in the flesh. Every scar up on my body is a story they suppress. Now the story's coming back with a vengeance and a blade. I'm a monster, I'm a monster, I'm a monster they made. They point fingers, say I'm evil, say I'm cold-hearted, say I took too many souls, left too many broken-hearted. But where was the compassion when my back was to the wall? Where was the forgiveness when I had my first fall? Hypocrites and Pharisees, they love to cast a stone until the stone becomes a boulder and it's standing all alone. I don't ask for sympathy, I don't ask for a hand. I just ask that when you judge me, you remember who I am. Is a product of the struggle, of the concrete and the crime, of the lullabies, the sirens of the doing of the time. I'm the ghost of every project, every alley, every cell. I'm the story that they told you would not end so well, but it did, it ended glorious. It ended with a crown, with a monster on the throne and the whole town bowing down. So go ahead and call me monster, call me demon, call me beast. Just remember at your banquet I'm the main course in the feast. They pray for my downfall, they light candles for my end. They whisper names in darkness, hope my soul will never mend. Oh, monsters don't die easy, we don't fade into the night. We just change our shape, our shadow, and we wait for the right moment to strike back. I'm a monster, yeah, I'm something they can handle. Raised in the flames, I was forged inside a candle. Of the wicked, they created what they fear the most. Now I'm coming for the throne, I'm a motherfucking ghost. In the system, I'm a problem, I'm a nightmare in the flesh. Every scar upon my body is a story they suppress. Now the story's coming back with a vengeance and a blade. I'm a monster, I'm a monster, I'm a monster they made. Yeah, look in the mirror. What do you see? You made me. Yeah, you made me. Want nothing but a scout and a dream. Ooh, yeah. Born with nothing but a scout and a dream. Concrete cracks beneath my feet, that's the only green I seen. Mama working double shifts, daddy long gone. Had to hustle for a meal, learn to move before the dawn. Yeah, they counted me out before the race began, but a starving lion learns to hunt, that's the master plan. Born broke, die rich, that's the motto on my grave. From a baller and a dream to a king that they couldn't save. Every enemy you listen, every loss is paid away. Pour some liquor for the homie, I'm a boss here to stay. Born broke, die rich, yeah, the prophecy is true. From a rental with a leak to the penthouse with a view. Took my skeletons and turn them to a fortune I pursue. They can't scare you, but they have to bow down to the truth. I remember when the coats with the holes in the seams, eating cereal with water, yeah, we called it gourmet dreams. The landlord at the door, we pretend we weren't home. Ducking bill collectors on the borrow pay-as-you-go phone. The block was hot, the opportunity's cold. Only way out was a bag or a story that was told. So I studied every move, I played the chess game smart. Learned to read a man's intention, listen to his heart. And his wallet first lick for small, the wristwatch chain. Felt the power in my palm, washed away the shame. Now for the things before the feeling of control. Started climbing out the hole, started claiming my own soul. Born broke, die rich, that's the motto on my grave. From a collar and the dreams of a king that they couldn't save. Every enemy a lesson, every loss is played away. Put some liquor for the homie, I'm a boss here to stay. Born broke, die rich, yeah, the prophecy is true. From a rental with a leak to the penthouse with a view. Took my skeletons and turn them to a fortune I pursue. They can't stand it, but they'll have to bow down to the truth, yeah. Now the numbers in the bank look like phone numbers. Turn those sleepless nights into extravagant slumbers. Champagne wishes, but I still remember thirst. First class flights, but I remember riding in the worst of the worst. They see the chains, they don't see the scars. They see the fancy cars, they don't see the prison bars. I build around my mind just to focus on the mission. Every doubt a little fuel added to the ammunition. They smile up in my face, but I can smell the envy dripping. I keep my circle tight and my trigger finger gripping. Not for violence, but for business, for my legacy. From a zero to a hero in my own biography. Mama in the mansion, no more stress about the rent. That's the ultimate flex, that's the money heaven sent. And when my heart stops beating and my story's finally told, they won't see a man who had it, they'll see a man who broke the mold. It's for every kid who shared a bed with a roach, who learned to dodge a bullet and to place a bet on hope. It's for every night we wondered if the lights would stay on. We are phoenixes and ashes, we are diamonds in the wrong side of town. Look at us now, we the ones they never saw coming. Born broke, die rich, that's the motto on my grave. For my dollar and the dreams of a king that they couldn't save. Every enemy a lesson, every loss is paid away. Pour some liquor for the homie, I'm a boss here to stay. Born broke, die rich, yeah, the prophecy is true. From a rental with a leak to the penthouse with a view. Took my skeletons and turned them to a fortune I pursue. They can't stand it, but they'll have to bow down to the truth, yeah. From the Capri, yeah, the truth. Bow down, arm broke, arm broke.
Yeah. They want a show. Alright, then let's give them a show. Ring the alarm.
I go crazy when the sun go down. City in my palms, gotta claim my crown. Niggas talking sweet, but they don't make a sound. When I pull up, gotta shut it down. And I go crazy, yeah, my mind stay hazy. Money on my mind and my enemies crazy. If you want to smoke, better come well prepared. Cause once I lose it, ain't nobody spared. Go crazy. They say pressure bust pipes, I say pressure make diamonds. Used to sleep on the floor, now my floor's Italian linens. But the street code's written in the blood that never dries. They see the paradise, I see the snakes through the skies. Eyes. Had a brother turning for me for a lighter sentence. That's the kind of love that kills you, leave you with cold repentance. Now I'm moving silence, let the paranoia leave me. Every shadow got a motive, every friend is somebody's CT. I'm the king they love to hate, the topic of the station. The one they blame for every little crime in the nation. But they can't prove a thing, I'm too clean, too clever. My fingerprints are ghosts, I'm too smart to stay tethered to the old ways. I evolved, I'm a brand new species. Turn the game into an art, now my net worth increases. Why they net worth decreases? And they girl on my line. That's just how it go when you one of a kind. I go crazy when the sun go down. City in my palms, gotta claim my crown. Niggas talking sweet, but they don't make a sound. When I pull up, gotta shut it down. I go crazy, yeah, my mind stay hazy. Money on my mind and my enemies crazy. If you want to smoke, better come well prepared. Cause once I lose it, ain't nobody spared. Just got a call, till my man's got knocked. 72 hours, better lure up the block. They got him on possession, maybe more on the wire. This the life we chose, gotta dance with the fire and get higher, colder, harder. Every loss, just another chip on my shoulder. They wanna see me fall, see me stumble, see me fall, but I was built for this. I was raised inside the crawl spaces, learn to move in the dark, hunting the night. Now they wanna catch a king, but they ain't reading me right. I'm 3 steps ahead, playing chess, not check. Cause my moves are for the vault, my words are for the recorder. So let them listen, let them wonder, let them plot. I'm in a different tax bracket, a whole different parking spot. They stressing over ounces. I'm moving weight on the stock, legitimate. That's for the juries to decide, give or take a few knots. It's the part where they break, right? It's the part where they fold. When the pressure's on the neck and the story's getting old. But I thrive in the wreckage, I grow in the pain. Like a lotus in the mud, I rise up through the rain. They want to hold me back, he died a long time ago. Left his body in the alley, let the crows at the show. Something new, something sharp, something they can't contain. The calm before the storm, and the storm after the calm. I go crazy when the sun go down. City in my palms, gotta claim my crown. Niggas talking sweet, but they don't make a sound. When I pull up, gotta shut it down. I go crazy, yeah, my mind stay hazy. Money on my mind and my enemies crazy. If you want to smoke, better come well prepared. Cause once I lose, ain't nobody spare. Go crazy, crazy like a fox, crazy like a chick, crazy like the top floor, looking down at the specs. Go crazy.
Yeah. You either run the game or the game runs you. Simple as that. Look around. Who you see running? Exactly. Let's get it.
I'm a boss, ain't no question, it's a fact. Every move I make is calculated, where the cash at. Got my haters on the sideline, they can kiss with a bag at. I'm a CEO, a Don, a king, and that's that. I'm a boss, yeah, I said it. What you thinking? From the bottom to the top, I was cooking in the kitchen. Now the views from the top got my enemies itching, but they can't touch this, they can't reach this position. I'm a boss. They see the chain, they see the whisk, they see the glamour. They don't see the all-nighters, dodge scam attempts and hammer. They don't see the empty fridge, the eviction notice tape. The hunger in my eyes that simply couldn't be escaped. I had to manufacture dreams from dust and broken parts. Built an empire from the ground up, played my role and played it smart. Learned the difference real quick between a player and a pawn. While they sleeping, I'm working from the dusk until the dawn. Now they wanna be me, wanna stand where I stand. Wanna shake my hand, wanna be in my band. But the climbers only had to cut off all the dead weight. Learn that loyalty is just a word that most me mistakes. So I trust in the mirror and my niggas from the start. The ones who held me down when I was broken and apart. Now we eat together, we celebrating the win. This ain't solo mission, this is family, this is kin. I'm a boss, ain't no question, it's a fact. Every move I make is calculated, where the cash at. Got my haters on the sideline, they can kiss with a back at. I'm a CEO, a Don, a king, and that's that. I'm a boss, yeah, I said it. What you thinking? From the bottom to the top, I was cooking in the kitchen. Now the views from the top got my enemies itching, but they can't touch this, they can't reach this position. I'm a boss. I walk in the room and the temperature drop. Conversation pause, everybody wanna plot. How to get close, how to get a piece of the pie, but I see the venom hidden behind the looking AI. I learn to read people like a book on the first page. Who's a snake, who's a sheep, who's an actor on the stage. My office is a fortress, my home is a compound. Every blessing that I got, gotta keep it safe and sound. They ask how you do it, what's the secret to the game? Tell them vision and conviction, they remember your name. Stay there until you come up, don't you ever complain. Every dollar you earn, let it multiply and gain. I'm a minute to the young and show them how to move right. Keep your circle tight, keep your goals in your sight. Don't you chase the women, chase the bad, let it stack. Cause a real boss knows the money brings the beauty right back. It's for every night I wondered if I make it. For every time they told me, boy, you need to fake it. I kept it 100, I kept it all the way real. In the streets, felt my passion, they could taste how I feel. This ain't about the ego, this ain't about the fame. It's about the legacy I'm building, about the family name. So when I'm long gone, when I'm dust in the wind, they'll say he was a boss from the beginning to the end. I'm a boss, ain't no question, it's a fact. Every move I make is calculated, where the cash at. Got my haters on the sideline, they can kiss with a back at. I'm a CEO, a Don, a king, and that's that. I'm a boss, yeah, I said it. What you thinking? From the bottom to the top, I was cooking in the kitchen. Now the views from the top got my enemies itching, but they can't touch this. They can't reach this position. I'm a boss, I'm a boss. Yeah, a boss. Not a leader, not a manager. I'm a boss, a boss. Yeah, know the difference.
They say dreams are free, but the ride will cost you everything. Started with a prayer and a pocket full of lint. Let me take you back. Yeah,
just $1 and a dream, that's all I had to my name. A hungry stomach and a heart full of flames. They said, boy, you ain't nothing, you won't ever be a thing. But $1 and a drink can make a king. Just $1 and a dream, sleeping on a cousin couch. Every night I close my eyes, I heard my mama shout, get up, don't you ever sell your soul. $1 and a dream, that's the only way to go. I remember that for $1 wrinkled, dirty and old. Smell like cigarettes and struggle, but to me it was gold. Bought a loose square and a juice, shared it with my little bro. Told him one day we ain't gonna live like this, you know. He just looked at me with eyes that it seemed too much too soon. Said, I believe you big bro, but I believe it when I'm moon. Yeah. Walk across that marble floor and eat off golden spoons. I just nodded, held them tight to pray we leave the room of poverty. It's a prison with invisible bars. They tell you chase the sky, but then they clip your wings and leave you scarred. But I was different, I was hungry in a way they couldn't understand. I saw the game for what it was, and I started making plans. On a napkin with a pencil that was down to just a nub. Drawing empires, drawing mansions, drawing freedom from the club. But a broken every note I heard, just built another layer. $1 in my left hand, dreaming my right eye was a prayer. Just $1 and a dream, that's all I had to my name. A hungry stomach and a heart full of flames. They said, boy, you ain't nothing, you won't ever be a thing. But $1 and a drink can make a king. Just $1 and a drink, sleeping on a cousin couch. Every night I close my eyes, I heard my mama shout, get up, don't you ever sell your soul. $1 and a dream, that's the only way to go. Turn that $1 to a 20, turn that 20 to 100. Every win was like a prophecy. Every loss I sat and wondered if I chasing something real or just a ghost inside my head. But the hunger pushed me forward, left no room to stay in bed. The streets were my university, the corners were my class. Learn to move with purpose, learn to make the moment last. Learn to read between the lines of what a man would say. Learn to get up when I stumble, learn to find another way. That first dream was a jacket in the window of a store. A simple North Face, nothing fancy, but to me it meant much more. It meant I wasn't stuck, it meant I had the power to provide. It meant that maybe, just maybe I had something left inside. Worth fighting for, worth dying for, worth getting out of bed. That first taste of I did it went straight to my head. And I wanted more, I needed more. I got addicted to the feeling of turning nothing into something, of transforming while I'm healing them. This for every $1 that was stretched too thin. For every dream deferred that never got to begin. For every mama crying silent tears into the night. For every kid who had to fight cause running wasn't right. Just for the ones who made a way when there was no way. For the ones who turned $1 into a brighter day. We ain't asked for much, just a shot, just a chance. Just a moment in the sun, just a place where we could dance free. Just $1 and a dream, that's all I had to my name. A hungry stomach and a heart full of flames. They said, boy, you ain't nothing, you won't ever be a thing. But $1 and a drink can make a king. Just $1 and a dream, sleeping on a cousin couch. Every night I close my eyes, I heard my mama shout, get up, don't you ever sell your soul. $1 and a dream, that the only way to go. Now I'm standing in a mansion looking out at all I own. And I think about that $1 and that dream that I had grown. From a seed into a forest, from a spark into a flame. And I whisper to my little bro, remember when we came from nothing. Remember how they laughed and counted us out. He just smiles and raises a glass, there ain't no need to shout. We made it not the way they said we would, but in our own. $1 and a dream and a determination known only to the ones who tasted the bottom and climbed up. Only to the ones who drunk from a chip and empty cup, but still found the strength to pour for others, still found the grace to give. Cause $1 and a dream taught us how to really live. Yeah. $1 and a dream, it's all you need. It's all I had.